Friday, June 27th, the Greater Columbia Community Relations Council will host its 50th Anniversary Gala and Awards. Executive Director Henri Baskins sat down with the MinorityEye to chat about this year's recipients. So briefly tell us, how did you get involved with CRC?
I worked with AT&T, and as you know, AT&T is a very philanthropic organization. And when I work with AT&T, we fund nonprofits in the community. We sponsored events, and CRC was one of them. I knew of the organization, but I did not know the organization's purpose. When I retired in 2011, someone from CRC asked if I would join the organization as its executive director. At the time, I didn't think that was something I wanted to do. I didn't want to come back in the work world. When they asked the second time, I thought about it and said, you know, it's a good organization. Perhaps I could help. So I joined the organization, and believe me, it has been a challenge going from the for-profit world to the nonprofit world. But it has been a joy. I've enjoyed every moment of it. There's still a lot of things that we can do, and I believe that with working with the community and getting people involved with what the purpose of the organization is, we can help make Columbia a better place to live and work.
CRC issues 2 awards. Can you tell us a little bit about these 2 awards and how do you pick the recipients?
Oh, absolutely. The first award I'll talk about is from one of our founders, Hyman Rubin. Senator Hyman Rubin was once Councilman Hyman Rubin on Columbia City Council. He and Mayor Lester Bates talked about forming CRC. They were the original founders of CRC. And what he did was he kept involved with the organization. We have a monthly luncheon club that's held the first Friday of most month. And Senator Hyman Rubin felt like that was continuing the legacy of bringing people around the table to talk. He was an advocate for this organization. He was an advocate for this community. So our award is the Senator Hyman Rubin Distinguished Service Award. The second award we have is called the Community Service Award. There are people laboring in the vineyards day in, day out. They may not be names that you know, or may be a name that you do know. And we believe those people need recognition. They're trying to bring the community together. They're trying to educate the community. They're trying to get involved in issues that make Columbia and the Midlands a better place. So we have a nomination process, and someone is selected to receive the Community Service Award. By the way, we have a third award that will be implemented this year. That award is the Bates Jones Award. I've talked about Lester Bates, mayor of the city. This whole organization was his idea. The building we're sitting in was a building that he owned, that he built. Lester Bates as mayor of the city of Columbia, and Tom Jones. Tom Jones was the president of USC, and where we couldn't meet anywhere, he said, come meet at USC, because blacks and whites weren't allowed to sit in the same room and meet together. So our new award is the Bates Jones Award. That award will be given to an organization, be it public or private, that has given back philanthropically to the Midlands area, as well as has done a lot to further diversity within their own organization. That could be a self-nomination, or someone in the community can nominate an organization to receive that award. It will be given out for the first time this year.
Okay, so you guys have a gala coming up. You're celebrating 50 years. Tell us a little bit about that gala.
Oh, I'm excited about the gala. 50 years old. 50 years of being in this community and working in this community. There have been so many people in this community that work with the Community Relations Council to make Columbia and the Midlands a better place. It's really about not just celebrating the organization, but celebrating the people in the community that help make the organization and make Columbia a great place to live and work. So that's what we're going to do on June 27th. It's a gala that will be at the Medallion Center starting at 7 o'clock. This year, The Hyman Rubin Distinguished Service Award will be given to two individuals, Congressman Jim Clyburn and FCC Commissioner Mignon Clyburn will receive the Hyman Rubin Award. In addition, Milton Kempson. Milton Kempson was the first executive director of this organization. Milton went from this organization and worked in state government and worked in other entities, but he has never taken his pulse off the community. He's still working to make Columbia a good place, a great place. And we want to recognize Milton, our first executive director, but someone who is still there trying to bring Columbia to where we know it can be.